Now, in the last episode of Redacted tonight, I mentioned 2012 Green Party presidential candidate Jill Stein. I happen to mention that she played a prevalent role in my dream journal. Not in a weird way. Anyway, sometimes we have to be careful what we wish for. Please welcome Dr. Jill Stein. All right. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. You are the biggest guest we've ever had. Second to Noam Chomsky, but it turned out it wasn't really him. It was an imposter, so you are the biggest. But I hear you have a big announcement to make, right?
Yep. We're beginning an exploratory campaign for President of the United States.
All right. Wait. Exploratory. You're not announcing that you're running for president?
That's right. We're starting with an exploratory campaign. It lets us actually talk to people and movements and the folks that are fighting for jobs and health care and peace and all that. It lets us talk to folks before we jump out and say we're going to do
You're
this.
saying you don't want the Redacted Tonight bump? You don't even want it?
I didn't know there was one.
No, there's not. But, not at all. But, how would you like to be president or run for president of the Redacted Tonight fan club? How about that?
Sure.
All right, all you have to do is repeat after me. I'm announcing my candidacy for president of the Redacted Tonight fan club.
I'm announcing my candidacy for the president.
Hey, you heard it here first! There we go. That's our first presidential announcement.
Nope, I'm not announcing.
All right. Well, let's get into some of these tougher questions. Are you voting for Hillary Clinton in 2016? And if not, why do you hate women?
I'm not voting for Hillary Clinton because I think women deserve more than a candidate who just has ovaries.
Fair enough. Women earn something like 70% of what men do in the workplace, right? And so I'm wondering, will you promise here that when you're president, you will decrease your salary by 30%?
And I'll send it to Redacted tonight.
Can't ask for more than that. In 2012, you tried to attend with a presidential debate in New York, and you were arrested and chained to a chair. So this time around, are you going to buy a ticket like everybody else rather than acting elitist and entitled?
This time around, I intend to be in the debate.
All right. That's cool. What will change that? And what did you think when you were chained to a chair? Did you think this is the democracy I love?
I was thinking it was really good that it was caught on camera so that I couldn't just be disappeared, permanently.
Fair enough,
We were taken to a dark site, and nobody knew where we were.
A dark side. And, I mean, it speaks to something that was mentioned in Abby's package about a Princeton study showing that we're now an oligarchy instead of a democracy or democratic republic. Which, is ruled by the elite. I don't think you're really an elite. Are you even allowed to run for president? I mean, have you ever had a drink of Illuminati goblet blood or anything?
Is Alex Jones writing your question?
Just that one. Something else that's big right now, has gained a lot of steam, is the Black Lives Matter campaign across this country. How are you planning to deal with the fact that Black lives now matter? She's speechless. These are tough questions, all right? These are tough.
Yeah. No, well, I think we need to do away with the prison state and the security state and discharge the bloated prison population of the United States. That's how we make sure. And we undo the militarization of the police. And we stop the racist violence of the security state. So that's how we make sure that Black Lives Matter.
Okay, so I guess you don't want to make money from prisoners. Fine, then. You and Ted Nugent locked in a room, who comes out?
Piece of cake.
You're a voracious reader, and you're a studier. You're intellectually curious, unlike some past presidents. When you're traveling with all these documents and everything, do you prefer boxes or briefs?
Bikinis.
Bikinis. Money in politics, good thing or bad thing?
Terrible thing that we need to put an end to, because we get a choice. It's either money or it's people. We need to get the money out so we can get the people back in.
Yeah. So how are you different from all the other candidates taking all these millions of dollars?
Well, I'd say that the Green Party is the one national party that is not poisoned by corporate money, period.
Okay, well, I wanted to get your thoughts on that. I mean, no, that's great. I wanted to get your thoughts on something that happened last week. Code Pink protesters interrupted a very civil, cordial meeting of war criminals at the Senate Armed Services Committee. You know, they wanted to arrest Henry Kissinger for the many documented times he's been old and evil. And, okay, I wanted to play a quick clip of their protest.
Arrest Henry Kissinger for war crimes! Arrest Henry Kissinger for war crimes! Arrest Henry Kissinger for war crimes!
Now, I like the message of that. I agree with the message, but I thought I'm against it on a musical standpoint. It just sounded like crap. I mean, it.
Well,
That sounds much better.
Get money out of politics. Get money out of politics.